little out of shape right now, a little busted. It's been a couple weeks, so we're gonna be cutting our own hair. Also, yeah, I'm wearing a chain so that I can just keep my mic on the chain. Um, it's currently how we're looking. No pump, so decent overall. All right, this is a trimmer I use for basically everything. It's the Brio Beardscape. Yeah, it was good, Jordan. All right, so we're gonna be turning this on. Yeah, we're just gonna be cutting our own hair right now. Oh yeah, so this thing, it's got, right now, this is, if I remember correctly, it's called open. So if you got the lever like this, it's open. And then it goes to, that's like 1.9 millimeters. No, 1.3 millimeters. And then it also got a, it also has a 1.6, 1.9, and 2.2, I guess. So yeah. And yeah, for the clip guards, I just use this one that has a 3 and a 6. And then I also use this one that's a 2 and a 1. All right, so first we're gonna go the lowest one. So I'm gonna do a shadow fade, so it's not gonna be like all the way bald. I'm gonna use the 2 guard actually. I since I cut my own hair at home, I can cut it like pretty frequently, so I'm just gonna use a 2 guard for lowest, and then I'm gonna put the setting down. So basically when it's open like this, no, when it's closed like this, it cuts the most hair. So if you want to cut the least hair like this, you want it open. So I'm gonna leave it. So I want to cut the most right now, so I'm gonna leave it closed, and then I'm just gonna put the 2 guard on top of it. So yeah, just put the guard on. It just slides on like this. And then you just start it. It's gonna make that noise, just like when you go to the barber shop. So, all right, and I do have like these mirrors, basically that like folds. So like these mirrors. All right, so also my hair's a little messy, but I don't really care. I'm just gonna be cutting it. So for the first cut, for the first cut, you wanna go like down to where your eyebrows are. So you typically want to cut like you want it round like here, like between the corner of your ear and your eyebrow. So this is gonna be the first line. So I'm just gonna. All right. Now we're just gonna do the other side. Nah, Jordan, it's not working. I'm still my main account's still banned on Flea. I mean, if you guys want to play, I can also play on my alt. Like I could try to play like once a week. What up, Crystal Carmelo? Alright, so we're gonna do the other side now. And I've actually also like cut my friend's hair before. Um, I've cut really curly hair before too, so it's pretty much the same. You just the technique's a little different when depending on what you're trying to do. Yo, what up, Anthony Turtle? How you doing? I haven't played with you in a while. Hope everything's going well, dude. Oh yeah, sending love from Tennessee. Much appreciated. Much love to you too. Doing good. That's good. Yeah. All right, All right, so for the next one, we're gonna just increase this to open. So I just do close, open, open, close. Makes it a lot simpler than just trying to do like the millimeters. All right. All right, so for the next line, we're gonna be going like about an inch above, like over here. And I'm still not gonna go behind the ear yet, personally, based on like what I like to do for myself. So I'm just gonna go up an inch like that. All right, now we're gonna do the other side. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, you've been playing Forsaken? That's what's up. All right, bro. I can do other hairstyles too, but just like these days, I try to keep it simple. I like my hair to be, I like my hair to be at where I can just wake up in the morning, and I don't even have to shower. My hair looks like pretty decent enough. Try to go for simple haircuts. All right, so that's that for the 2 guard. Now we're gonna just switch this over to the other side. Actually, hold up. This is the 1 and 2. All right, so the other one's got the 3 on it. It's gonna say the number 3. There we go. All right, 3, and then you want the arrow to be pointing up. All right, just put that on. Okay, we got the 3 guard on. All right, so we just try to go up like another inch over here. Yeah, like another inch up. This is gonna get closer to your temple area, so just want to be careful not to cut your top hair too much yet. This time we are gonna go behind the ear. And I'm just gonna arc down a little bit. So in the back here, you can feel your temples. You just want to cut up to wherever your temples starts to cave in. Okay, that didn't work. You know what? I'm not even gonna look at the mirror, bro. I'm pretty confident in myself. I've done this a good number of times. All right, we're gonna go to the other side. Make alt account. Yeah, I could use one of my other accounts. I have 2 other accounts, but don't really use them right now. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, since you guys really want to play Fleet of Facility, I'll link one of them later so we can play. Nah, I personally don't play Forsaken. I like Danny's World and Fleet of Facility more. Hold on, what time is this? 9? Tomorrow's Friday. I might play Flea tomorrow night. I'll just send one of my other Roblox profiles later. Yeah, so I'll just make a message about that on my server later. All right, now we're just gonna make the lever. We're gonna make the lever closed again. So it's gonna. Now we're gonna make the lever open again. So it's gonna cut less hair. But yeah, it's pretty easy to cut your own hair. It's not that difficult. But yeah, I could do other hairstyles too on myself, and then in the future if you guys want to see other hairstyles. You guys want to see me do other hairstyles? Okay, now I'm gonna cut into the top a little bit more. Just gonna go around. Let me actually brush my hair out a little so that I know what I'm doing, or I can see what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, all right, I know what I'm gonna do. And you want to go down a little bit and make a circle around the back of your head. I took a nap earlier, so my hair is just a little fucked right now. All right, now I'm gonna do the other side. I'm like a little scared right now because I can't really see the mirror. Hold up. Gotta brush it out a little. Okay, it's not too bad. I'm just gonna go in there. Okay, pretty good. All right, I'm gonna actually look in the mirror, bro, because you always got to see if it actually came out good. Yeah, okay, stop. Stop, okay. All right, okay. All right, like for example, like right now in the mirror, I'm looking, and I can see that it's still too long over here in this section. So I'm just gonna be cutting down into that a little bit more. And also tomorrow is Eid for those of you guys that are Muslim. I am not a Muslim, but I got invited to my friend's house for Eid, so I'm gonna be going there tomorrow. Yeah, got you. Free tomorrow night. I'm probably gonna be outside for a while. But yeah. All right. So at this point, the back is kind of like bumped out like that. It's like I went down, just did like kind of like a drop fade. So over here, it's too much. It's still a little too much. Um, this is where I actually get creative. I'm gonna be doing the 6 guard, even though it's such a huge jump from 3 to 6. All right, so it's on the 6 guard now. Again, I'm gonna be putting it closed, so it's gonna cut more hair. All right, and now over here for the back, I'm gonna freestyle it a little bit. So I'm gonna try to cut less because less is more. Um, I'm just gonna cut and try to break that harsh line over there. Just gonna do the side a little bit too. And now we're gonna do the other side. And because it's a 6 guard, it's not actually that bad. So once I cut down the top, it's not even gonna be um, noticeable. Like we could just do some finishing touches afterwards. All right, so now I'm gonna show you how to cut the top. So I don't have shearing scissors or anything like that the salon uses. So I'm gonna be freeballing this. All right, so I just have the clipper closed closed without any guards on it, and I basically just, how am I gonna show this? Yeah, how am I gonna show this? There's no way to position the camera. So basically, I just pull the hair strand up, like I just pull it up like this, and this is how I measure my own hair too. So I'll pull my hair down like this, and I like to trim my hair down to like right above my eyebrows. So I'm probably gonna trim my hair like to this length. So like I'm gonna cut this part off. So yeah, I just pull my hair up, and then I'll just pull it with one hand and it's gonna like reach here, and then I just use the trimmer to trim to this length. Let me just put the camera backwards so you might be able to see better. All right, so just gonna pull the hair up, and then I just cut it like that. And my hair does like to fall this way. My hair does naturally tend to fall this way, so I try to grab it and like pull the other way, pull the opposite way, so that I can use my I can trim against the grain. And typically, if you want your hair to fall backwards, you want the front hair to be slightly longer than the back hair, so that when you brush your hair, you can brush it back and it's gonna stay back. If you want your hair, your hair to fall forwards like this, you typically want the front to be a little shorter than the back, so that you can brush it forward like this, and it's gonna actually stay. Also, because my hair is falling towards the right of me, you also want the hair on the right side to be slightly shorter than the hair on the left side. Same concept. You just want the hair to be sweeping down this way and stay down this way, without your hair flying everywhere when you're outside. As well as, so yeah, basically front for me longer than the back, and left longer than the right. Yeah, I see what you said. Said, oh shoot. All right, we got Cheese Flame in the chat. What up, bro? Planet Brazil. Yes, sir. Yeah, I really do anything, Dad Pigeon. You gotta get it done yourself, you know? But everything's a skill. You just gotta, like, the more skills you know, the better you'll be. Hey, thanks. All right, so at this point, we're almost already done with the haircut. I'm gonna show you how I clean the bathroom afterwards soon, like just get the hair off the floor. You know, the first two times I cut my hair was back in high school. It was in 10th grade. I didn't have this specific trimmer back then. I had a worse one. But the first two times I cut my hair, it didn't turn out the best. Like it was a little uneven back in 10th grade. And then after a couple more tries, like maybe like 4 or 5 months later, I started to be pretty good at cutting my own hair. And then at that point, my friends would let me cut their hair sometimes. Yeah. And then I actually didn't cut my hair after 2022. So during 2023 and 2024, I did go to a barbershop. But but for the past year, I've been cutting my own hair again because yeah, like I'm fairly good at it. My hair, I do get compliments for my hair from my friends and my family, so it works. Yeah, so this is how I measure it. Basically, in the back, I'm not really looking in the mirror too much. So I just use my fingers, and I will literally just rake my hair, and in the back, in the back, I basically just make it as short as however much hair I'm grabbing onto. So my hair length back in the back when I cut my hair is generally around finger length. But yeah, you could use the same concept and just like brush out your hair like this and just be mindful of how far your finger is sliding from your scalp. All right, I'm gonna show you guys. It's basically already done, but I'm just gonna do some finishing touches. All right. Okay, so this on the right side, basically it's already basically just flowing backwards. Yeah, I got some like bed hair here, so it's not the best, but after I shower, it's gonna be fine. It's still it's still bumping out a little bit here, like where the 3 and the 6 guards were. Like yeah, it's still sticking out a little bit. So basically, I just gotta knock that down a little more. And to do that, I'm gonna go back to the 6 guard because 3 guard's probably gonna cut too much hair, and I'm gonna fuck up my own haircut. So I'm just gonna put the 6 guard back on. All right, so we got the 6 guard back on, and we're just gonna be knocking the line a little more until it blends in more, until it blends in better. Now I'm not gonna be pressing too hard here because if I press too hard, then I'm just gonna cut more of the top and create a harsher line right there instead of actually fixing the line. And because on the bottom it's only a 3 guard, so I don't have to worry about cutting a 6 guard down here because it's not going to cut more hair there than it already is, since the 6 guard cuts less hair. So I just have to worry about and be mindful of how far I'm going up and pressing lightly and flicking out at the top. Okay, now I'm gonna just fix up any spots that I missed before, just based on how it looks. This is more so of a hair, like it's like when when your barber at the end of your haircut, like he'll like look at you, like look in the mirror and see if he missed any spots, and he'll just like get on that. It's like that. So at this point, basically, haircut's basically done. Just gonna touch up a little bit more. I do like trying to make my hair as perfect as possible, so I'm gonna go back to the 2 guard just for the side. All right, now. All right, yeah, so I'm gonna be doing 2 guard closed. Cigarette open. Just run it on top of the fade again. Yeah, I can feel the tiniest bit of hair still getting trimmed down. Just speed run through this. Alright, so at this point, haircut is done. I am gonna shower and show you my hair afterwards too. Alright, so I personally do have a little hair that like grows in the corner over here. Like it'll come outwards a little, so I'm gonna fix my hairline. That's like the only part that's like that sticks out of my hairline. Besides that, my hairline's pretty straight. So just gonna go closed again. And just get this corner, this little strand of hair over here. aside from saving money when I was in high school, the reason why I like cutting my own hair right now, and I probably will just cut my own hair in the future, um, just because I like to just get better at things. And on top of that, like if I go to a new barber, they're not gonna know that I have like a little bit of extra hair like growing here, or like even when you go to the barber, when you tell them what you want, sometimes they'll still fuck up your haircut and not do exactly the way you want it to go, you know? So if you just do it yourself, then and you get better at it each time and you master it, then you're gonna be able to get the best haircut for yourself and get your hair how you want it to be, how you like it. So it's about just improving each time and just getting better. So yeah, now my hairline is, if I do say so myself, pretty perfect, pretty immaculate. All right, now 23 now, so and I do get a lot of facial hair. I got a stubble right now on my beard, so I'm just gonna, since we're here with the haircut, I'm just gonna trim that down. Yeah, we're gonna do open lever. So this is gonna be down to 2 millimeters. All right, now as for trimming your mustache, I like to go this way because your mustache will fall over to the side. So if you trim it against the grain from where it's growing, you're gonna cut more of it, and it's gonna be more even across. Okay, now I'm gonna show you how far I go up each time I do trim my beard. So still got a bit of a cough. It's been annoying me. All right, so over here, So I follow how my eyebrow drops. So basically, my eyebrow is like curving here, and then it's gonna be dropping down, and typically it's gonna fall here. So about like where the bump is in your ear, um, I typically just go straight across. And yeah, that's the right side. And I'm gonna do the left side. And then to make sure it's even, all you gotta do, I have this simple trick right here. To make sure it's even, just look in the mirror, and then just point your finger across where the line is, and then you just look up at the mirror. And yeah, so you're gonna be able to see that it's even across. So yes, it's just like that. One last thing. I do want to make my beard, or my stubble, I guess, and my neckline as sharp and even across as possible. I like the harsher, not harsher, like, I just like having them straight, just like my hairline, so. I take a razor, just like a shaving razor, and I'll line it up. So I don't like, I like to cut less, not more, because if you go too high up, then you might mess up the line, and it might not look as even or as good. So I try to play it safe and just go as high as possible until I can create the line. And yeah, since most of the time I'm just trimming and I don't just fully shave down, I haven't had shaving cream in years. Don't really use shaving cream. Even if I do shave, since I do only shave occasionally, I'll just use moisturizer instead and just lather my face with moisturizer. It kind of does the same trick, but you might get like acne like once in a while from it. It's the only downside. And so now I'm going to show you how I get the back. Okay, so for the back, you're going to see the line, and then basically, it's kind of hard to do with the phone on, but I'm going to try my best to. If I fuck it up, I fuck it up. It's in the back of my head, so I ain't even ever gonna notice it I don't care if other people say that I'm ugly. If other people say that you're ugly, fuck them. Yeah, like, fuck them. All right, so this is like the order of priorities. Your own opinion matters the most, and then it's your significant other, like your girlfriend or boyfriend, wherever they are, whatever they identify as. And then after that, the rest of your family, slash your friends, best friends, and then everybody else you know. Then strangers, you want to be a little bit, you want to be considerate too. Don't be a complete asshole. But for the most part, that's that. All right. But yeah, like, line's looking pretty sharp, pretty good. All right, now I'm gonna take y'all into the shower with me. After I clean up, let me just clean up real quick. And now I'm gonna teach y'all another life lesson. If you're a germaphobe, stop being a germaphobe. You got fast food workers out there, you got other regular employees, other people with normal jobs in the real world. For them, think about all the germs they gotta touch each and every single day. Now think about the homeless people on the street. Think about how much dirt they touch every single day. Yeah, let that sink in. So I don't do nothing special when I'm cleaning up. I don't use anything special. You just use your fucking hand, okay? So just grab it with your hand. And I just throw it in the toilet because it's not gonna clog the toilet, most likely. Like, my hair's not that long where it's gonna just clog the toilet. And don't be afraid to get a little dirty on the floor. All right, so now we got all the large chunks in the toilet. Now just turn on the water. At this point, I cleaned up basically almost the entire sink. So now you might be wondering how I'm gonna get the tiny bits of hair off the floor. Well, you just use a wet hand and you literally just wipe the floor with your hand, bro. You don't need nothing special, no soap, no gloves, no detergent, no nothing. Just use your hand and you just leave the water on and you rinse it off. Quickest and easiest way to get all the hair off the floor. All right, now I'm gonna hop in the shower. I'm gonna wash my hair and show y'all. Also, I'm gonna show you guys what I use. All right, that was a bad idea because the shower head is right there, so it actually got the top of my phone wet. So I'm not gonna just leave my phone in there. I don't want it to get wet. All right, so I got this Olaplex. I don't really use this. Like I just bought it and I had it because it was on sale. I think I got it for like $20 like a year ago.